Took a loss today. Kind of, I won't lie. Like I'm not gonna act like I'm not low priced, but I mean, didn't revenge trade. I just took the best trade I could find, and I just like accepted it after I took a loss. But going to the day, just make this real quick. Yeah. So initially off open, what I'd wanted was it's been on the 30 minute. Yeah. So at first I thought maybe we could retrace down to here off of open and then continue higher, just because that was a like high time. I saw this as well, but. I use this for value gap on 30 minutes just because the OTE was right here. I can just show it just so it's like clear. Can I just move this? Yeah, it was like right about here. So put that boom, and I was like, okay, shorts around here, maybe tap midnight open, go higher. Didn't do that. Off open, we just ripped. So what I also I saw was this 1 hour rejection block, and I was like, okay, would like this just because this is the nearest like PD rate that we've respected, so we could just go off higher. Same thing as yesterday, Loki. We kind of just edged it. Like we edged it, and then we just freaking ran. But I mean, something like I said, I could have like been more aware of is like we had this 5 minute favorite leg up right here. I mean, this PPR as well. So that could have been like somewhere I should just looked as well as this order block. So after that happened, we were just ranging. I mean, we were just like expanding up higher. And I was like, okay, I had my standard deviation from, I guess, London session from here all the way up to here. Had that. Um, so once this has happened, like I think around here, I was expecting, so I wanted to either short right here because of, let me show. So we had this 4 hour order block. We had internal, I guess, yeah, there's like internal 15-minute liquidity. Let me show. Yeah, 15-minute, like there was this like equal highs in this 50-minute fair value gap. That was also a 30-minute fair value gap. So I considered, if we didn't re like react off the OTE, I was like, okay, we could just maybe react up here. Just aside from the order block, I also had yeah, the deviation was right there. Had OTE of the entire daily range. Yeah, daily range entire. I marked the entire thing out, and it was right there. Had that, and then let me see what else was it. Yeah. So literally like going like into 10 a.m. I mean, right off 10 a.m. I like only like thing I was looking for was either a manipulation up here and then trade into this 15-minute gap, or take a long from this 15-minute gap up here. We went into the 15-minute first, so I took that. And to be honest, I guess maybe I forced it a little bit. I'm not like I guess you could like I wouldn't say I forced. I think I was just a little overconfident, but I mean, yeah. So 10 a.m. happened, so I was waiting for the PO3, like accumulation manipulate down into some like point of interest and then go up higher. So we did. Tapped this 15-minute fair value gap, tap into like I guess you couldn't say OT, but it was just a standard deviation I had from 10 a.m. I guess. I marked that out. And then I guess maybe this is where I went a little bit like overconfident in a sense because I went down to the 30 second, of course, just because like I want to have my model play. That's what I wanted to take to begin with. But this wick was just too obvious to me, so I was like, this looks like a good area, like a good reaction out of the fair value. I was like, okay, I like this. So what I did was I waited for some EL to be created because when it comes to 1 minutes or like 5 and 1 minute rejection blocks, now I'm like a little more. I'll wait for an actual like either I guess I don't even know. I wouldn't really even say I always wait for EO to be made, but I guess it was just like for me, I just wanted EO to be created because the wick was just too obvious that like I needed some like liquidity to be taken before we go up higher. So I waited for that. Saw this good rejection. I was like, okay, I like that. And then this EO, this was the EO for me that we like tapped and rejected back up off. And then I got tapped right here. And then I got immediately cooked. Kind of sucks, won't lie. But I mean, like I really can't say much. Like it just was not meant to play out. Can't really say much about it. Would have been a banger trade, honestly. Like would have held this all the way up to here. Would have been a nice one to say. That would have been 600 like 50 profit, but it is what it is. Can't complain. Did the best of my ability, but in all honesty, what I could have done better, honestly, I don't really see much because there wasn't really S&T here, and this was an obvious reaction. And of course, I guess I could have waited for my model, but even if my model, like if I had waited for it, I don't think I would have taken even this because this just looks like such an odd move. Because I would have waited for this change in state right up here, and obviously, we did not come back to this for rally gap at all. I guess they could have took a continuation, but to me, these all don't look like valid continuation order blocks just because it's just it's not a good movement to me. So I don't, I guess the only thing I could like have done better is just maybe wait for my model instead of just taking off the wick, just because like, I guess I had that little overconfidence in a sense because I had won yesterday, even though it wasn't a big win. Like the fact that I won was like, I thought I had like, I guess it was just ego a little bit too. Like I thought I was like, okay, I can like take this. Like it's gonna if it plays out, plays out. I just know what I'm taking, so I took it. So I'm not mad. It was also SMT. Did the best I could, and then honestly, I could have taken this as well. But like I said again, my model was not here. It did not play out at all. Like I think, yeah, there wasn't really anything here. I guess maybe I could have taken. Uh, I guess I could have maybe taken this rejection work, but let me see. I don't know if this tapped CE already, but if it hadn't, I forgot. I use the box now. The box is so much more like simpler. But yeah, it already tapped CE. I wouldn't have even wanted that. Like really, it's not what I would. But I mean, at least like the fact that I know where we're going now, like it shows that I at least have proper narrative now. So I mean, took the L. Kind of sucks a little bit. Like I mean, I don't even know. Like I'm a little just like annoyed in a sense, just because like this was very clean. Wish it would have just respected, because then I could have been like had a dub, but it is what it is. Still gonna do what I have to. Go to the gym today, do my homework, and then just on to tomorrow.